What began as a highly anticipated interview on The Kelly Clarkson Show quickly spiraled into chaos when Mark Wahlberg unexpectedly stormed off after a brutal clash with Kelly. The conversation started on a positive note, with Kelly praising Mark's career and discussing his latest film projects. However, the tone shifted sharply when Kelly brought up controversial topics related to past statements and incidents in Mark's career, pressing him about accountability and public perception. Mark's responses grew increasingly defensive and tense, his usual charm replaced by frustration. The back and forth escalated rapidly, with both voices rising and interruptions breaking the flow. The studio audience grew silent, sensing the brewing conflict. Finally, Mark stood abruptly, declaring he wouldn't continue under the line of questioning, and stormed off the set, leaving Kelly visibly stunned and the live broadcast in turmoil. The unexpected turn dominated social media instantly, with fans and critics debating the reasons behind the confrontation and its implications for both personalities. The aftermath of Mark Wahlberg storming off The Kelly Clarkson Show sparked a media frenzy, with video clips of the heated exchange spreading rapidly across social media platforms. Hashtags like #WahlbergWalkOff and #KellyVS Mark trended worldwide, igniting passionate debates among fans and commentators. Supporters of Mark praised him for refusing to tolerate what they saw as aggressive questioning, applauding his decision to stand up for himself. Conversely, others defended Kelly's right to ask tough questions, viewing her as a diligent host seeking accountability. Entertainment news outlets dissected every moment, bringing in experts to analyze the clash and speculate on what might have led to the eruption. Rumors surfaced that Mark had been warned beforehand about the sensitive nature of some questions, but felt blindsided when the topics were raised abruptly. Kelly released a statement expressing regret over the incident's escalation, emphasizing her respect for Mark's work and her commitment to honest conversations. Meanwhile, Mark remained mostly silent publicly, focusing instead on his upcoming projects and appearances. The clash, while tense, ironically boosted viewership for Kelly's show and interest in Mark's career, proving that controversy can sometimes translate into greater attention in the entertainment world. Behind the scenes, insiders revealed that the tension between Mark Wahlberg and Kelly Clarkson had been brewing well before the interview aired. Sources indicated that Mark's team had expressed concerns about potentially sensitive questions, especially regarding his past controversies, and had requested some topics be off limits. However, producers were reportedly eager to address these issues to create a more compelling and candid interview, believing the audience expected transparency. This clash of expectations set the stage for the explosive on-air confrontation. Industry experts weighed in, noting that such conflicts highlight the delicate balance talk shows must maintain between engaging content and respecting guest boundaries. Meanwhile, social media remained divided, some applauding Mark's assertiveness and refusal to be cornered, others criticizing the abrupt departure as unprofessional. Kelly, known for her empathetic interviewing style, faced both support and criticism, with some viewers sympathizing with her attempt to ask challenging questions and others feeling she had crossed a line. Damage control efforts followed on both sides, with teams aiming to preserve the reputations of their clients while addressing public concerns. The incident sparked a broader conversation about the evolving nature of celebrity interviews and the limits of on-air accountability. The drama surrounding Mark Wahlberg's walk-off took another twist when leaked behind-the-scenes footage surfaced online, revealing a tense exchange moments before the cameras rolled. In the clip, Mark was seen expressing frustration over the interview's direction, warning his team that he might walk out if the conversation became too confrontational. Kelly, meanwhile, was heard trying to reassure the team that the interview would remain respectful, though her determined tone suggested she was prepared to push boundaries for the sake of authenticity. The leak reignited public debate over the ethics of live interviews and the pressures guests face under the spotlight. Fans of both stars took sides, with some accusing the producers of provoking the situation and others defending the need for tough questions in celebrity interviews. Meanwhile, Mark's recent project saw a boost in public interest, fueled in part by the heightened attention from the controversy. Kelly's show continued to perform well in ratings, but producers reportedly revised their pre-interview protocols to better manage guest expectations and avoid future confrontations. The incident underscored the high stakes and unpredictable nature of live television, reminding audiences that behind every broadcast lies a complex interplay of personalities and pressures. As the dust settled from the fallout of Mark Wahlberg's walk-off, the incident sparked widespread reflection within the entertainment industry on how to better manage sensitive celebrity interviews. Producers began emphasizing clearer communication and negotiation with guests before taping, ensuring boundaries were respected without sacrificing compelling content. Mark's decision to walk off was seen by many as a bold assertion of personal dignity and a stand against perceived unfair treatment, resonating with fans who value authenticity and respect. Kelly Clarkson, meanwhile, balanced criticism with praise for her willingness to ask challenging questions, highlighting the difficult role hosts play in balancing empathy with journalistic rigor. The episode fueled ongoing discussions about the evolving expectations of live television, the mental health pressures on celebrities, and the fine line between accountability and intrusion. Both Mark and Kelly continued their careers successfully, with the incident serving as a cautionary tale and a catalyst for more mindful approaches to live celebrity interviews across the industry. Months after the explosive episode, the impact of Mark Wahlberg's walk-off continued to reverberate across the entertainment world. Talk show producers and talent managers used the incident as a case study in balancing candor with compassion during interviews, developing new guidelines to minimize on-air conflicts. Mark himself became an example of a celebrity prioritizing mental health and personal boundaries in the face of relentless media scrutiny, earning respect from fans and peers alike. Kelly Clarkson, reflecting on the event, fine-tuned her hosting approach to maintain her characteristic warmth while being mindful of guests' limits. The incident also sparked broader discussions about the ethics of live interviewing and the sometimes fine line between accountability and respect. Media scholars analyze the walk-off as a defining moment in the shifting dynamics of celebrity culture and talk show journalism. Both stars continued to thrive professionally, their reputations intact, as the walk-off remained a vivid reminder of the unpredictable human emotions that can surface in the pressure cooker of live television. Over time, Mark Wahlberg's walk-off on The Kelly Clarkson Show became a landmark moment in the evolving relationship between celebrities and live television hosts. Industry insiders frequently reference the incident when designing interview formats that seek to balance honesty with sensitivity, aiming to prevent confrontations while preserving engaging content. Mark's assertiveness inspired other public figures to assert their boundaries more openly, signaling a shift toward greater self-advocacy in media interactions. Kelly Clarkson, known for her empathetic style, adapted her approach by cultivating deeper rapport with guests before interviews, creating an atmosphere where candidness could flourish without conflict. Fans and media alike often revisited the episode in discussions about the pressures celebrities face, using it as an example of the complex human stories behind headline-making moments. The walk-off also inspired creative responses, including sketches, podcasts, and documentaries exploring the unpredictable nature of live talk shows. Ultimately, the incident highlighted the delicate dance of respect, authenticity, and tension that defines the best and most challenging celebrity interviews. Years later, Mark Wahlberg's walk-off from The Kelly Clarkson Show remained a defining reference point in discussions about live television and celebrity culture. Media retrospectives and documentaries frequently highlighted the incident as a pivotal example of the challenges hosts face in balancing probing questions with respect for guest boundaries. Mark's decision to leave mid-interview became emblematic of a broader cultural shift where celebrities increasingly assert control over their narratives and prioritize mental health. Kelly Clarkson continued to be celebrated for her warmth and professionalism, often reflecting on the lessons learned from the confrontation. The incident inspired ongoing conversations about ethics in celebrity interviews, privacy rights, and the pressures of public life. Fans and industry professionals alike remembered the walk-off not only as a dramatic television moment, but also as a catalyst for more mindful and empathetic approaches to live interviews, helping to shape a more respectful talk show culture in the years that followed. In the years following Mark Wahlberg's walk-off, the incident became a key study in media training and celebrity relations, often cited as an example of the importance of setting clear boundaries and expectations before live interviews. Networks introduced more comprehensive pre-interview briefings, ensuring that both hosts and guests were aligned on sensitive topics to prevent on-air conflicts. Mark's stance resonated with a growing movement of celebrities advocating for mental health awareness and personal autonomy in media interactions. Kelly Clarkson, meanwhile, continued to refine her interviewing skills, striking a balance between curiosity and compassion that earned her wide acclaim. The episode remained a popular subject in media discourse, symbolizing the unpredictable nature of live television and the human emotions behind the polished facade. Fan communities and cultural commentators used the incident to highlight the need for empathy and respect in public conversations, making it a lasting milestone in the evolving landscape of celebrity interviews, reflecting on the legacy of Mark Wahlberg's walk-off. Industry insiders recognize it as a turning point that reshaped how live talk shows approach sensitive conversations. The incident underscored the necessity for hosts to cultivate trust and understanding with their guests, emphasizing empathy alongside journalistic rigor. Mark's decision to leave the interview sent a powerful message about self-respect and the limits of public scrutiny, inspiring other celebrities to advocate for their own boundaries. Kelly Clarkson's handling of the situation, both during and after the clash, reinforced her reputation as a thoughtful and resilient host capable of navigating unpredictable moments with grace. The walk-off has since been studied in media ethics courses and referenced in countless discussions about the evolving relationship between fame, privacy, and the public gaze. Ultimately, it served as a catalyst for more mindful, respectful, and authentic exchanges on live television, shaping the future of celebrity interviews in ways that continue to resonate across the entertainment world.